further ado, I'm just gonna tell you guys exactly what's going on here. So we got a fuel pump that I went and picked up today. So I'm going to be installing it with the old sending unit, I think, maybe, I'm not sure, but I wanted to do some more research on whether to do an in-tank setup or an external setup. So yeah, basically I'm just going to show you guys what I got. Because I'm just excited. So some of you guys that have been with the YouTube channel and following it on Slouch for a little bit, you'll recognize this pump, and it is because it is on Slouch as well. And I remember now trying to open this going down the road, going from Jigs, and I got this from Summit, same freaking product, and the peanuts were just going everywhere. So just be prepared for that if you guys just decide to spend a bukus of money. Here we go. Uh-oh. Wait, wait. Yeah. I knew there was a sticker. I knew there was a sticker in there because it was in the last one. Yeah. Sick. And there's two of them. Ooh, double the surprise, please. I don't know what that means. Okay, so. All right. I kind of already know what to expect, honestly. And that's kind of like, I guess that's kind of why I decided to get this pump, because I am more familiar with it. But there it is, boys. All in its glory hole. It's not a huge pump, but if magnafuel sees this, you know, I'm using their product a lot. Actually, if they pay me enough money, I'll put their sticker on. No, I'll probably put it under the hood or something. I'll take that stupid insulation out of there, out of the hood. And so this is it. It's an inline fuel pump, and I also had to get some more hardware as well. For the fittings, I ended up getting some little strap-a-doos for the fuel lines, and I got a sucky boy so that the bad fuel and the bad stuff that's in the fuel won't go into the fuel pump. Most importantly, the fuel pump. Least important, the fuel injectors and all that stuff. So, you know, keep your priorities straight, guy. So we have some more stinking stuff on here. I don't know why I'm doing this on the tire. I could do it somewhere else. All right, so that's all I bought. Some fittings. I got two barb fittings, push lock fittings for Dash 8. Will trip with me Friday morning, which reminds me I'm gonna have to get a fuel tank from the shop and fill it up with gas, because I'm gonna be driving the donor truck to the shop. And it's going to be interesting because the bed is basically holding the truck together. Like, I thought this was bad and you guys thought this was bad. Before I fixed it, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Okay, this thing's kind of drizzling out of there. I think they put some kind of stuff in there. It's like almost like a slick something or another, but all right. I always use those caps. I love those caps, the little red ones that they give you, that they put in there. What? God bless, I freaking lost it. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I'm keeping those bad boys. Did you know that Summit sponsors their own brand? Progressive. Flow. Boner Patrol. I honestly forgot how long this was gonna have to be. That's probably at least 2 feet. Whew. Wow, that was filthy. It is quite apparent where all of the rust came from, and it was actually settled in the bottom of this. So we got her cleaned up. They got the setting unit all done. I'm going to just set this guy right back down to the tank. And back into the dirty tank, I'm assuming. And then we will resume. Alright, let's see here. Here. Okay. I'm actually not quite sure which orientation. Yeah, the tank fits. This works perfect, and this works perfect as well. I ended up having to use a longer bolt for this side because it was harder and to get it started, and there's still like an 1.5 inch gap between the straps. I don't know if it's supposed to actually be like snug. Woo, perfect. Just need to find 3 more of these and nuts and lock washers to fit that. Boop. Look at that. Finally, we've got some hardware. So now we're going to dive underneath of the truck. The fuel pump. Here. Which is gonna, kinda looks pretty good in there. I'd say so myself. If I don't say so myself. Yeah, baby. Might just go like this. I don't even need these two. I don't need that fit, that mount, or this mount. Because it's just literally gonna be this whole thing. Yeah. Alright guys, so we got the fuel lines ran. Got a little connector there. We got the fuel pump mounted. Man, this frame looks trashy. It's all rusty. But some of these are like wore out enough to where they actually will work for the 3/8 line. And I couldn't get to that one, so I went ahead and snagged on just on the bottom. I'm trying to make this as easily accessible as possible. The red truck up, I don't even have a name for it, but I'm gonna fill the red truck up with some fuel for tonight so that we can be ready for the morning for our little trip. Alright, so I've resorted to my flashlight on my phone. So we got the battery charging. She says she's a crispy 55% now. Okay, we're looking good, boys. But look at this. Just look at that. Look how clean, and then a little bit dirt. So we got her charging. I'm gonna fill her up with some fuel. This is a 6.0. She's got the iron heads on her, so we're gonna have to change that, but not a big deal. You'll be able to see a little bit better in the daylight, but I'm just trying to get this thing running right now. Start her up, throw some fuel in her, and well, the alternator's percolating. Look at that. 60 pounds of oil pressure immediately. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Low fuel. Now all the gauges work. This isn't a bad unit, honestly. I really wish the frame wasn't so rotted out, or I would be using this truck. Four-wheel drive. Like I said, I'm going to be taking all this out, put her in the German. Okay, so we'll just check the tires. Okay, check. I already kind of went over the fluids last night. Hopefully the battery stayed charged. Got a gas can. Alright, and we still have, about 32 pounds of oil pressure. That's good. Wow. Alright. She started right up. It's almost going to be a shame to get rid of this truck. Had such a good run with it. It's even still got the owner's manual. I'm gonna have to keep that and put that in my other truck. Let's see, it's a 99. Oh yeah. Got the frickin' cup holders. Good golly. Almighty. Still got the cigarette lighter. Most of the time the fuses blow on that. Oh! We've got change! Wow! That'll be a nice bubblegum slot for the girls. Oh yeah! I'll be pocketing that, boys. I'll be giving the girls something to do for some quarters. Cool. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but to just do it. We have our scrap in the back. Hopefully none of that flies out. So here we go. Yeah. Lovely cruiser. Man, too bad I don't have a cassette. Gosh darn it. I wonder if there's no. Wouldn't be that lucky. Alright. We've got just cruising. We're gonna take the old back roads. I don't feel like getting a ticket for anything this morning. So we're gonna try to avoid the copperoonies. Just any way you can. So if you're ever going to do this, just make sure you take the back roonies. This truck is just taking care of me right now. It's actually blowing hot air. Everything. It's not for sale, buddy. Keep moving. Keep moving. I'm going to show you what this truck does. I don't know if you guys can see that, but she is just bouncing. Just bouncing. We just passed a Ranger too, so hopefully we don't get pulled over. If we do, I'll give you guys an update. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we made her right across the street from the old sheriff department. Oh yeah, turn the turn signal. It's not for sale. Not for sale. There's the frame. You can push your finger through it. There's where the tube used to be. I don't think or would it be better if I just said, let's get Miggy with it. Let's just get Miggy with it today. I think they're like an 1/8 inch thick, maybe a 1/4. I don't know. They're really thick though, boys. We're just gonna flop her in here and got them all cut up and cleaned up. All good to grow. We're just gonna stab these in here like this. It's gonna go. It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna work. Somebody done stole my rig. Ha! Just kidding, boys. Ha! We just pulled them out to give them a wash. Got some Delilah going on. There she is, boys. There's just something about cleaning your windows that really just lets you know that you're about ready to drive this sucker. I'm not, but it gives you the intentions and it makes it look just like you just got done driving it. It's been real, it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. But also, it has been fun. I'm so glad that you guys have joined. And we'll see you at the next one. Like I said, we're gonna be hopefully swapping in the motor.